I'd like to spend a few moments talking about a rather painless way to draw out some modal sounds from a motif that we're going to play over a single bass note. So in this case, we're going to go from Lydian all the way to Locrian. If you're not familiar with the modes, I do have some other lessons on here that I'll try to link in the description below. But this one's going to be pretty straightforward, and we're just going to try to get at the sounds. We want to be able to hear these things. And the melodic phrase is some combination of these pitches. So in this case, how about I'll go over the phrase first, because it's going to be consistent. So we're starting here at the 11th fret D sharp. There's an A sharp. So we're using little finger, third finger. And then first finger at the 9th fret, C sharp to G sharp. And then straight across. Again with little finger and third finger on the 2nd and 3rd strings, 11th fret. And then across 9th fret, G sharp and E. Just a little phrase. What it does is it highlights the determining notes in the modal sound that we're getting. So here, I'm starting on D sharp, which is the 3rd of B. So it's as if we're going to be playing a B triad over E. Now we're going to be, how do you say, back cycling through the circle. So we're going to be going from the bottom right up a little past halfway. So B major over E, E major over E, A major over E, D major over E, G major over E, C major over E, and then F major over E. So this gives us, B gives us Lydian, E gives us Ionian, A gives us Mixolydian, D gives us Dorian, G gives us Aeolian, C gives us Phrygian, and F gives us Locrian. And we're going to do the same phrase in each of these places. So we're always going to be starting from the 3rd of the one that we want to explore. So in this case, I'm starting with B, because it's Lydian. So it has this note that defines Lydian in this case, which would be the leading tone of B, that A sharp. Makes it distinct from the key of E, that A sharp note. Now if we put this over E, we have to start from the major 3rd of E, which could either be up here at 16, 16, 16, 14, 14, 16, 16, 14, 14, or we could do it an octave lower. And this is giving us the flavor of Ionian now. With that note A right there. Has the D sharp still, but now we have A. So now let's start it from A major, which would be, you have to go to the 3rd, C sharp, 9 9 7 7 9 9 7 7. And we have this new note D, which gives us the sound of Mixolydian. We still have a G sharp, but we have a D natural now. Kind of fun to limit ourselves to just a few melodic choices and explore. So now we need to have, so we've gone through the three major kinds of sound: Lydian, Ionian, and Mixolydian. And now we're going to venture into the minor key sounds. So D major is going to give us a Dorian sound. And since we're in D, we're going to have to start from the major third of D, which would be F sharp here at 14, 14, 14, 12, 12, 14, 14, 12, 12. So if I go through them once again up to this point, now we need to go to G over E, which is going to give us Aeolian. So I go to the third of G. So this does presuppose that you know the names of the notes on the board, as do most of my lessons, I think. Although I do try to give fret numbers. So the major third of G is B, so we're going to put our melodic cell there. 7, 7, 5, 5, 7, 7, 5, 5. If you're not used to this fingering of little finger, third finger adjacent, it's really handy. So it gives us Aeolian sound. Now for Phrygian, C major is what we have, so we're going to need to go to E. E is the third of C, so we put our little phrase there. It has elements that really want to fight with that E a little bit. Then finally we have, if we put F over E, we now have this note, that B flat. It gives us Locrian kinds of sounds. So I'm starting here on the third of F, which is A, 5, 5, 3, 3, 5, 5, 3, 3. So we've gone from B to E to A to D to G to C to F. And we could go back to E, I suppose. I hope this has been something that you found interesting, something that you can apply and explore for yourself. I sure hope so. So it's an unconventional approach to approaching these sounds, but I hope you can find something in it if you explore and map it for yourself. Hope that you're enjoying your day, enjoying your music, enjoying getting to be on YouTube and have a little vacation of sorts. And as always, I wish you a very, very good day.